To anyone who hasn't seen any of these videos or doesn't know, I'm God's prophet. God asked me to be his prophet a week or so ago. And when God asks you to do something, you kind of have to do it. And so, yeah, I'm his prophet, and it's a daunting task. And God asked me to make videos and put them on YouTube to spread his word. And so that's what I've decided I've got to do. It's really not a decision. It's God, and you got to do what he says, I guess. But I have to live my own life too, and so I'm out Christmas shopping. I'm at this mall, and this guy comes up to me, and as I'm walking down the mall, this stranger, and he says, "Hey, you're that idiot who puts videos on YouTube." And I'm looking at him, and I said, "No, but I do put videos on YouTube." And he said, kind of rolled his eyes, and he said, you know what you should do. And I said, what? And he said, why don't you ask God about the theory of evolution? That'll get him. Because we all know that the theory of evolution is bullcrap. This is what this guy said to me, and God actually made the first man and put him on earth. And that would be Adam, said this guy. And I said, that's a good question. So last night, I'm just minding my own business while I'm watching TV, and the program is interrupted, and wham, bammo, on my TV is God. HD, stereo sound, God right there. And that's how he does it. He just appears places. And there he was on my TV, and he said, "How's it going, Smith?" And I said, "Well, okay, I guess." But I was, I kind of wanted to get back to my show, but it's God, and you can't really push him around too much, and certainly don't want to make him mad. But I said, I have a question for you. Somebody asked me a question that I should submit to you, so here it is. I said, "How about this theory of evolution? That's bullcrap, right?" That's what I asked God, and God sort of snickered, and he said, "No, that's absolutely true. There's human beings and all of animals have evolved, and they continue to evolve." And he said that that's a little thing that I've come up with, evolution. And he said, I'm actually kind of proud of that. And I said, well, I told him, I said, well, in these various, ancient books, religious books, you supposedly put a man on earth and as the first man, and there is no evolution. And God said, God knows a lot. He knows practically everything. And he said, yeah, I'm aware of this thing. In most cases, this first person is Adam. And he said, that sort of ticks me off, because I worked awful hard on this evolution, and now I see that a whole lot of people don't even think it's true, don't even think evolution occurs. And he said, yeah, it ticks me off. And I said, oh, okay. And I did, you don't want to make God too mad. I said, okay, well, I'll spread the word that on a YouTube video that evolution's true. And God said, yeah, that's a good idea. That would be a good subject for a video. And God said, I certainly approve of that. I said, okay, well, that's what I'll do. And then God gave me this little wave like this, whoop, and whoop, he was gone off my TV screen, and the regular program continued. And but I promised to make the video about evolution. I promised God, and you got to do it. So, here it is.